Aphrodite Fest, where women can relax, uplift each other, eat normal, and let go of our farts.
Time to see how this scam artist paints her scam canvas. Her scamvas.
Mom, Aphrodite Fest is supposed to be about women supporting women. You should be complimenting her.
I'm being petty and jealous. What greater compliment can a woman pay?
Cucumber water, mud mask, real orgasm. Dove blood! Dove blood! Ladies and ladies, the goddess you've been waiting for! Where are my little baby makers? Welcome to Aphrodite Fest, where women can women however women. Quick announcement, there's been some shoving at the massage chair station. Please wait your turn, and remember, it's just a chair. You don't have to take off your underwear. Please stop taking off your underwear. Okay, what's your name, beautiful?
Lucy?
Well, Lucy, what do you want more than anything in the world?
That's obvious. A slingshot strong enough to knock a hole in the sky.
A baby!
Weird choice.
Well, Lucy, have you been praying to me?
Every night. And here, I brought a gold bracelet passed down in my family for generations.
Jewelry? I'm lucky if I can get my followers to kill a squirrel for me.
I hope the ruby isn't too big.
It's not my style, but I have some frumpy swans back at my temple who this might fit. Lucy, the goddess Aphrodite has heard your prayers. You know I'm all about love. You know I sleep in a shell. But did you know I can do this?
She's pregnant!
That's right. I'm offering fast-track pregnancies to 25 lucky new followers today. You could get pregnant, and you could get pregnant, and you could get pregnant.
Hey, you're spitting kind of a lot of dove blood on us.
I hope you didn't buy that here. I have a ton of dove blood at home.
Ty, you're really sure you want to go in? It's super stuck up in there, and you're so down to earth.
Exactly. The People's King? Going to a hoity-toity bathhouse?
You know I love all things both hoity and toity. You two don't want to spend time with me, do you?
It's not that.
No.
Then prove it. Okay, first of all, not everyone's nude, so I just did all those quick push-ups for nothing. Second, this place is hardly exclusive. For God's sake, Scott is here.
Found it! Found my false tooth! Thanks, everybody!
Third, it's so steamy in here, no one's even going to know you're with me. So can you please explain why you two didn't want me here?
No reason. I mean, we did not want you here, but maybe we should head to the dry sauna. What do you think? I'm fogging up.
Not yet. I'm enjoying this, and Dad's not done sweating out all his breakfast cheese.
I'm like a big breeze.
I just think a wheat monoculture is going to economically ruin us. We need to diversify our crop yield.
And destroy the tens of jobs the wheat industry has created?
This place is incredible. People are having civil, meaningful conversations about the future of this city.
Well, no matter what we do, a city is only as strong as its leader. And in that realm, we're screwed.
What's this now?
Always comes back to King Ty.
Perhaps we should head to the room where they beat us with horrible rough twigs.
Let's be honest, it's half the reason we come here, to make fun of that spindly twerp.
Yeah, that highlighted my week.
Ty?
Do you mind? I don't need a prize. I just can't walk past the hammer and not pound something.
Oh, knock yourself out. I'm going to go and check out stage 3. Apparently, there's an oracle who can only predict the exact day your butt will go.
Stupendous! Is that you? Tina, Iris, Cora! Man, I haven't seen you three since Battle Bell Sleepaway Camp. Sorry again about beheading your fourth friend during training, by the way.
It's cool. Samantha was dead weight.
So what are you three badasses doing at this gross-ass fertility festival?
Hey, this festival changed the course of our lives for the better.
Yeah, even more than Samantha's beheading.
Wait, are you moms?
Proud ones. And now we travel with the fest with our little miracles.
No way. How do you balance it all? You know, being badass warriors and good-ass moms.
We're actually better warriors because of our momly desires to give our kids better, more aggro lives.
That's really sweet.
So you must want kids too if you're here, eh, Stoop?
Well, I'm actually not sure. Most days I'm like, nah. And then some days I'm like, cha?
We were all pretty cha for a while, too.
But not only can kids avenge your death if something happens to you,
but they'll carry on your legacy.
And you're the greatest warrior of all time, Stupendous. Your legacy is everything.
I guess that makes some sense.
Well, gal pal, you have to start the process now. We warriors get hit in the vag so much during battle, we need all the help we can get. You know, down there. See you at the ceremony.
What kind of idiot would want to buy something simply so they can let everyone know they once went to a festival? Like this isn't going to end up in the free bin at the second-hand agora. It's a brilliant scam, I'll give her that.
What if I told you I'm considering having a baby?
Oh, stupendous, please. I laughed hard enough at the crying women at the arse oracle. What? Why'd you look like that? Why are you cradling that hammer like it's a baby?
Because I think I want one. A baby, not a hammer. But I do want the hammer too, so back off!
Welcome, ladies. My name is Connie. Prospective mothers, please gather round. Don't be shy. After all, giving birth is not a shy activity. You will defecate in front of everyone and probably die.
Since when do you want children?
Since this morning, my old camp friends told me how fulfilling their lives are as warrior moms.
Your life is fulfilling. I've seen the smile on your face when you rip a foe's heart out.
You seem to be doing a lot of telling me what I want, and not a lot of listening to Connie's important-sounding poop speech.
You've all made the brave decision to pursue Aphrodite's blessing and become mothers. Give yourselves a pat on the stomach.
Oh, yeah. Pat those stomachs.
Poseidon, what on earth are you doing at a women's fertility festival?
I misread the urn, but am I ever glad I did?
Now remember, tributes are great, but there's only one way to be truly ready to have a baby, and that's to buy lots of Aphrodite-approved infant and pre-infant products. Not just for yourself, but for mommy-curious friends, cousins, neighbors, and acquaintances. Only when Aphrodite sees you're prepared will she bless you.
And there it is, the con. You don't need all that stuff to have a baby. All it takes is a drunk hookup and a high tolerance for a few decades of inconvenience.
Want to show you have what it takes to bear the pain of childbirth?
Do I?
Stupendous, listen to me. You don't want this. Now, I don't know if you've been tricked or if you're trying to prove yourself or...
I don't need to prove myself. That's what these cannons are for.
What about your independence? You can kiss that goodbye. And your battle focus. You don't want to be in the middle of bludgeoning someone and worrying about the babysitter.
Why do you care so much? Just because you barely wanted to be a mom doesn't mean it's not right for me.
You're only here because of me. And I mean both in general terms and the festival specifically. I practically dragged you here. Again, in both cases.
Are you gonna start this thing or what?
Oh, it's been maxed out for a while.
Dang. I thought I was finally gonna experience pain.
What the hell? Why are those guys so comfortable talking about me like that?
I think everyone has found this is a place to air their grievances in safety. They figured you'd never come because of the nudity.
So people specifically come here to talk trash specifically about me.
Don't take it personally.
It's about me, personally.
Well, that's the stuff you really have to not take personally. I wouldn't be surprised if you talked about me behind my back.
Yes, but you're ridiculous.
We did try to protect you from it, Ty. Let's get out of here.
No, if there's a place in town where people want to talk about me, I'm glad I know about it. And I've got a thing or two to say to them.
Ty, no!
Attention, bathhouse trash talkers.
Oh no, King Tyrannus is here.
Look, I know you've been coming here to say bad things about me. Well, if anybody's going to criticize me, it might as well be the cruelest me critic around. Me. And by the way, I realize that that in itself is pathetic. If I didn't recognize pathetic, I'd be baffled every time I looked in the mirror.
Oh, dear. What is he doing? He's attempting to disarm these men with nothing but his own self-loathing.
It's actually kind of a relief to open up about this. You're annoyed having me as king. Imagine being me. You at least could leave the city. I'm stuck here.
Keep going.
Do something about your ears.
All your boring speeches.
Or the bedwetting.
Thanks, but I've got this, Dad.
Ma ba va. Pan's playful Pegasus pranced proudly past Poseidon's palace.
Oh, very good. You've got your puh sound.
Hey, you can't be in here.
That's all right, Mirror Girl. You're free to go. Deliria, it's been ages. Where have you been?
Oh, well, you know, kicked off Olympus and all that.
You weren't kicked off.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, you were. But you've been so brave about it. I have so much respect for you.
And you. You've really outdone yourself. Reproduction, such an interesting theme. All the fun of sex, just without, all the fun of sex. Consequences only.
And what brings you here? Mortal children gone already? They grow up and die so fast, don't they?
Look, I need you to not pick my daughter for your grand pregnancy ceremony charade.
Oh? Why's that?
She's actually buying into whatever it is you're selling.
Selling? This is my passion, Deliria. It is the result of hard work and determination.
Oh, come off it.